Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new. My name is Katie and I do reviews and subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I'm going to be talking about the Pur Hydra Fluid foundation. I did find this at TJ Maxx and decided to try it out, and I do have it in the shade Light. Light is not really a good shade match for me. It's a little dark and yellow, but I've tried this on my face a couple of times, and I'm gonna talk about how I feel about it. So if you wanna know how I feel about this and how it looks on my face, keep watching. Okay, this is going to be my first impressions / try on of Pur's Hydra Fluid Water Serum Foundation. We did find this at TJ Maxx, so I don't know a lot about it yet, but I'm going to try this out and look into it a little bit, see what's going on with it. I have it in the shade Light. Let's get going. I need to get out the hers out my froze. It's in like a little squeezy tube. Oh my gosh. Ew, that's uninteresting. Oh. Am I supposed to shake this? I feel like I'm supposed to shake this. Maybe I should read the instructions. Application. Apply 2 to 3 drops of foundation to the face with the liquid chisel brush, which I don't have. Buff into skin in a circular motion. Layer for additional coverage. Get an instant youthful looking complexion with this innovative formula that utilizes an encapsulation technology to deliver water into the skin for hydration and radiance. Interesting. I feel like I need to shake it though. I don't know. It's just very, very liquidy when it comes out, but it looks like, other than being kind of warm toned for my skin, like in this lighting, it actually looks perfect. It looks a little warm toned on my hand for my skin, / maybe a little bit dark, but we're gonna try it out and see. Oh, I brought a mirror. Try not to use it, you know. It's definitely not an exact shade match, but it's not bad looking, and it's definitely close enough that I can fix it with some powder. It's definitely kind of a dewy finish, which I don't know how I feel about that, but I haven't put any powder or anything on it. You know me, I'm for sure gonna set this down with some powder. I'm not almost wondering if this isn't meant to be used with a brush. I don't really use a brush to put on foundation though, but it's just not blending out the most superbly. it's so glowy. All you're seeing is, in the video, is like my glowy face. So we might have to go find some crappy lighting here in a minute, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. And I feel like I've used like a bunch of it, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's the way I blended it out. Let me go get a brush. Okay, I went and got, this is just out of my Amazon brush set. It's just a kabuki brush, and it's probably not the best for foundation because it's a little bit not so densely packed. But I just kind of want to see if it feels like it's acting differently from a brush. So, I don't know. I do feel like you can build up the coverage because I feel like there's more coverage on this side now than the other for sure. Not sure if that's just the extra layer, if that's because of the brush. But it's definitely either going to be you're going to have to use a lot or you're going to have to use a brush, one of the two or both, in order to get any sort of coverage. These things. Do not like the way that this looks at all. I don't even know that I want to do wear test or anything with this. It would be kind of interesting to see though, like if I wanted to do like, because it's like a water foundation, if I wanted to do like a more natural day and like use my fingers to apply it. Ooh, that is sticky. That is definitely gonna be set down powder. This side that has less on it is less sticky, but this is real sticky. I don't know. Let me get you in closer first off for a minute. It's hard to tell on the sliding. At that angle. I don't know. It just makes me look really shiny, which if you have dry skin, probably this is gonna be nice for you. Maybe. Might be worth a shot. But it just makes me look real oily to me. Like, I like highlight, but I don't want my whole face to be like shining like it's oily, which is what this is reminding me of. Plus, I feel like it has decent enough coverage. Just from first impressions, like it is covering things, but I don't know if it's me. But I feel like right here I've got this like mustache of product that like didn't blend out. On my forehead especially, which it's kind of hard to tell, but on my forehead especially, and like right here where I have a lot of texture, like it just is like texture central on my face. I don't know. I might give this a couple more tries, but is not looking good just from like getting it on, because it's like I don't know, like if it doesn't look good, no sense in doing a wear test to see how long it lasts, because I'm not going to want it to last. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, you guys, excuse the mop, but I've decided to try and put this on again. I've got a different sponge because the sponge that I used yesterday was the new one that I just got in my Ipsy. So, it's the first time I've used it, so I don't know if maybe part of it is that being a terrible sponge. Don't know. I also have my brush again. I'm going to do one side with the brush and one side with the sponge. See how that goes, see if there's a difference. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot again. Because I'm not a, well, sometimes I do, depending on how bad it is, try it once and go, nah. But for the most part, I'm not a try it once and ditch it kind of girl. Sometimes it's you know, especially when it's me, because sometimes a bitch is clueless. And my sponge is already wet. I think I'm gonna do this side with the sponge and this side with the brush. And I'm gonna try not to use a ton because the directions don't act like it should take a ton. I brought a mirror and I'm not using it, and that means I can't see. But anyway, the instructions act like, you know, it shouldn't take a ton. So we're just gonna kind of see. Maybe it's just my lighting, but I feel like I'm missing a huge section. I don't know. It's not awful, but it's not great. And it definitely, like right here, all the texture, you guys. All the texture. Real bad. Okay, brush side. Okay, just from that, I definitely feel like if you're gonna use it, it works best with a brush. Because that seemed to go on a lot easier and quicker. And I personally don't like that because I prefer a beauty blender and all my hair's coming out of my cat ears. Okay, so brush side, sponge side. I can't tell from the light if you can tell a difference in the camera or not. I'm not seeing a huge difference as far as how it looks from one side to the other. The biggest thing was application. Like this side definitely went on faster and quicker. So there's that. But it just, I don't like the finish of this at all. I still have some natural lighting. I might take you guys outside and see what it looks like there. But in this lighting at least, like it's just too glowy, and it's not really a thick foundation. Like it's not like I can feel it necessarily, but it just looks thick and cakey for some reason. For it to be a water-based like hydrating foundation, I guess because it's so like glowy. I might get out a mattifying powder and see what that does to it, but let's go outside for a second. Okay, and it's about 7 o'clock or so, 7:30 at night here. So it's kind of getting dark, but I still do have some natural lighting. And see, look at how bad my lines look on my forehead. Like, I have lines on my forehead. I don't think they normally stick out that bad. Like, I just feel like this is clinging to every bit of texture that I have. Excuse my whiny dog. I'm not a fan. Let's go get some powder and see what that does. Okay. I have the Essence All About Matte Powder. I haven't played with this too much, but I did use it when I reviewed the Pur Cosmetics powder, and it works the same, if not better than that. So I know that this is a decent powder and that it does mattify. So we're gonna put some of this on and see what that looks like. Well, it definitely mattified it. But look at this. And this right here is BS. That foundation is clinging to everything. So if you have not very textured skin that's like dry, I mean, look at this. I mean, this hasn't even been on for very long. I have a smile line all the way down to here. Can you see that? Like, that is ridiculous. I don't have as bad on the other side, but you can see it right here. This is an absolute no. Negative. No. So, yeah, I mean, I don't even think I can use this on like a natural makeup day when I just want to be glowy and like a little bit covered, because it just, like, I would say like in this area, as far as like covering up my color, like it does have medium to fullish coverage. Like, it's not a light coverage foundation. I would have to use concealer on my nose, but I have to do that almost every concealer that I use. But I can't handle this right now. Cannot do it. So those are my thoughts on the Pur Hydra Fluid foundation. I'm not a fan. I won't be using this. I will be decluttering this. I'm gonna let the bestie try it and see how she feels about it, because her skin is drier than mine. Maybe it'll look a little bit better. If you have textured skin, don't even try it. No, absolutely not. If you don't have textured skin, and especially if your skin is dry, this does seem to be very hydrating and might be a good fit for you. It might be worth a shot if you can find it on sale somewhere. But I'm not a fan. This is not good on my skin at all. And so, I don't know, that's how I feel about that. I'll see you guys next time.